Went for the Superman punch.
Roman Reigns reveals the truth behind his brutal attack on Paul Heyman at the hospital. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. What happens when family turns into betrayal, and loyalty dissolves into fury? In a shocking turn of events that sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe, Roman Reigns, the tribal chief himself, stormed into a hospital and viciously attacked his longtime wiseman, Paul Heyman. The footage was brutal, chairs thrown, machines shattered, security powerless. But what's even more shocking than the act, is the reason behind it. For weeks, silence surrounded Roman Reigns. WWE officials refused to comment. Heyman remained hospitalized. Fans demanded answers. And now, we finally have them. Roman Reigns has broken his silence. He's revealed everything: the betrayal, the manipulation, the lies, and the pain that led to that unforgettable hospital ambush. This is the complete, shocking truth, from the mouth of the tribal chief himself. Let's begin. The build-up, voice of a documentary host. To understand why Roman Reigns did what he did, we have to go back months, maybe even years. Because this wasn't just about one night. This was about years of trust, loyalty, and family being slowly poisoned from within. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman weren't just allies. They were family, not by blood, but by bond. When Reigns returned to WWE in 2020 and turned heel, aligning himself with Heyman, it was a seismic shift. Fans couldn't believe it. The Beast's advocate now stood beside the head of the table. Together, they built an empire. Roman steamrolled through the roster. He dominated everyone. Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, Edge, Daniel Bryan, John Cena, Brock Lesnar. And Heyman was always there, guiding, scheming, whispering advice in Reigns' ear. But something changed, and it started the night Seth Rollins whispered to Heyman after WrestleMania 41. No one knew what was said. No cameras caught the full audio. But Roman noticed the side glances, the quiet meetings, and then, Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman were spotted together again the following week. Reigns didn't confront Heyman immediately. He watched. He waited. He gave the man he called Wiseman a chance to come clean. But he never did. Roman Reigns speaks, scripted promo style. A single spotlight shines on Roman Reigns, seated in a black leather chair. He's wearing a hoodie. His eyes are tired but burning with intensity. Roman Reigns, you know what hurts the most. It's not the betrayal. It's not the lies. It's not even the fact that Paul Heyman sold me out to Seth Rollins, my enemy, behind my back. It's the fact that I let him into my family. I trusted him with everything. And he used that trust to break me. He pauses, breathing heavily. Roman Reigns. For years, Paul Heyman stood by my side. Through every war, every battle, every title defense. He was supposed to be my wiseman. The one who would guide me when I was weak. The one who'd hold the kingdom together when I wasn't there. But the whole time, he was plotting his escape. He leans forward. Roman Reigns, you think I didn't see it? You think the tribal chief doesn't watch everything? I knew. I knew for months. The phone calls, the shady meetings, the way he looked at Solo Sikoa like he was the future, not me. He wanted out, and he didn't have the guts to say it to my face. So I gave him a chance. I waited. I gave him week after week to be a man. He chose to be a snake. The final straw. Narrator voice returns. The breaking point came after WrestleMania 41. Roman Reigns had just lost to Cody Rhodes. The end of the island of relevancy. His aura was shattered, and in his moment of vulnerability, Paul Heyman was nowhere to be seen. The next night, instead of backing Reigns, Heyman gave a cryptic promo on Raw. Something about new leadership emerging, and the end of an era. Fans were confused. Roman was livid. Then the final blow landed. Paul Heyman publicly aligned himself with Seth Rollins on SmackDown. He appeared in the ring, raised Rollins' hand, and declared him a visionary with wisdom. Roman's response: silence. For weeks. Until the night of the hospital attack. The attack. Witness accounts and audio clips. It was supposed to be a routine visit. Paul Heyman had been hospitalized for chest pains following a backstage segment gone wrong. Reigns wasn't scheduled. No one expected him. But suddenly, Roman walked in, alone. No Solo. No Jimmy. No camera crew. Just one man and his fury. Security footage shows Roman calmly entering the hospital. But what happens next is chaos. He flips a tray. He throws a chair. Monitors crash. Security rushes in. Two get shoved to the ground. Roman storms into Heyman's room, slams the door. Screams are heard. Loud thuds. A voice yelling, "You lied to me, Paul. You lied." When security finally bursts in, Reigns is gone. And Heyman is left in a heap, unconscious. WWE immediately issues a statement. They say they do not condone violence in any setting. Triple H is furious. Roman Reigns is fined and suspended indefinitely. But fans want to know why. The truth. Roman continues speaking. Back to Roman in the chair. Roman Reigns, you want to know why I went to that hospital. You think it was about revenge. It wasn't. It was about closure. See, Paul taught me a lot. He taught me how to manipulate, how to dominate, how to control, but the one thing he never taught me was how to deal with betrayal. So I walked into that hospital, and I looked that man in the eyes one last time. And I told him the truth. Roman's eyes fill with emotion. Roman Reigns, I told him he made me this way. I told him he created the tribal chief. And then he tried to destroy him. So I did what he taught me to do. I took control. That wasn't an attack. That was a message. Fallout. WWE responds. In the aftermath of the hospital incident, WWE officials launched an internal investigation. Triple H issued a public statement condemning Reigns' actions and confirming that he would not be returning until further notice. SmackDown opened the next week with Seth Rollins cutting a smug promo about Roman Reigns finally losing everything. Paul Heyman, still recovering. Word is, he's silent. No comments, no press. Some insiders say he has a broken rib, a concussion, and severe emotional trauma. Others say he refuses to file charges out of guilt. But Roman's not sorry. The future. What's next for Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns. They think they can erase me. Suspend me. Fine me. Strip me of everything I built. But the truth is, I am WWE. I don't need a title. I don't need Paul Heyman. And I sure as hell don't need Seth Rollins walking around pretending he's the future. He stands up. Roman Reigns. The bloodline may be broken. But the tribal chief still breathes. I'll be back. And when I come back, heads will roll. Fan reactions and the WWE Universe speaks. The WWE Universe is divided. Some fans call Roman's attack justified, saying Paul Heyman manipulated not only him, but the entire roster. Others are horrified, saying Roman crossed the line and needs to be criminally charged.